This is Solid Snake. You're listening to the Weekly Beat. So pay some damn attention.
This is the Weekly Beat.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Weekly Beat podcast.
Or, as some may call it, a giant waste of time.
Wow.
You know who you are. You.
Folks, if you get on our Facebook page, you'd understand why. That's going to be like an inside joke now for the show, I think, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Can't believe we're wasting our time with it.
I guess so. I got the, I set up, the set and all kinds of other stuff, and yeah, like you said, I guess it's just a giant waste of time.
Okay.
And like you thought, anyway.
And you probably shouldn't have watched it.
That's it. So yeah, basically a commenter said that our show was pretty much a giant waste of time on Facebook, but yeah, whatever. To each his own, I guess.
Hi. If you're watching again.
Apparently, then that would mean he'd be wasting his time then, right Matt? Yeah. Right. So, I don't know. But yeah, this is the Weekly Beat podcast on Digital Noob, live streaming on, of course, as you guys all know, Twitch.tv. Wherever you may be, we thank you for making us a part of your day. There are many podcast choices out there on the internet, and of course we always appreciate you guys tuning into our show, whether it's a waste of time or not, week in and week out. It is your boy Albert Perkins, A to the P on the mic, aside with
Really wild.
Oh yeah.
And we are wearing the right colors this week.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, we're not bleeding
I
into
didn't
the
have
green
to wear
screen.
Howard's hoodie.
Right, and we're both not wearing yellow,
My wife made fun of me for that, by the way.
Oh, for both
She's
of
like,
us.
are you going to raid Albert's wardrobe before the show tonight? No, I'm not, actually.
Oh, that's great, man. That's
but thanks
awesome.
for asking.
Yeah. Oh, nice. But yeah, man, a few news topics this week, but as you guys all know, this is it. We're going to be live demoing Tomb Raider.
And I can personally vouch for this game and tell you this game is nasty.
Bro, I only played it for like 30 minutes, and I was completely blown away. This is a Game of the Year contender.
It's great. Oh, yeah.
It's easily a Game of the Year.
There's no doubt. I told you that
in my
before it came out. I called that.
You did, yep.
I talked him into buying it, because initially he was kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of peer pressured him into it, but
I'm
pretty sure he's glad he did it.
I was probably going to get it anyway, because whenever I saw the trailer a couple E3s ago, I was blown away. I'm like, yeah, I'll be getting this day one. And then it got pushed back. I'm like, I know the game will be good, but, it's starting to lose its luster with me a little bit because it got pushed back,
The luster's back, baby.
Yeah, oh, dude, the game is sick.
It is. It really is.
So, yeah, we'll be demoing it, got it right here. Be all set. It's going to be sick.
Wait till you see this thing.
Yes.
Just wait.
Oh, it's unbelievable. If you haven't seen it yet, if you're on the fence about getting this game, be sure to stick around. You don't want to go anywhere.
This will push you over the edge.
Oh, yeah. Without question, man. So, but yeah, we got some awesome news topics this week to coincide along with that. We don't have an app of the week this week. I know. We don't have complete fail, right? No app of the week with it. App of the week this week.
I've been scouring. Nothing.
There's nothing out there worth, checking out, I don't think, really. And plus...
Not that I saw.
Yeah, and plus I kind of wanted to focus on, Tomb Raider and everything, too,
Oh, yeah.
So, it's all good. We'll get you, maybe we'll find 2 next week, to make up for last week.
Hey, maybe you never know. Maybe Facebook will finally put out their Google Plus copy app.
Oh, yeah, that's... you know what? Why don't we just talk about that as our first news topic right now?
Let's just hit it.
Let's just hit it right now. So, Facebook went ahead and announced today that they are completely redesigning their newsfeed. I'm taking this article straight from the top of my head. I don't have the article up, so I'm just, forgive me if I miss any important details.
It's like a rap battle.
Yeah, so, basically... the revamping...
Rabbit over here.
B Rabbit. Oh, man. So basically, they're revamping their newsfeed. This is great, for mobile devices, tablets, and of course, the desktop experience. It looks exactly the same. It looks fantastic. It's not as cluttered. But, Matt, tell them what it looks like.
Slight exception to this.
Tell them what it looks like.
It basically looks just like Google Plus.
And when I say, I'm gonna bring it up here.
The pictures in the news feed,
yeah,
look exactly like it.
like Google Plus. Yep.
It's got all the options down the side of the screen on the left-hand side, just like Google Plus. And the mobile app, to me, looks just like Google Plus.
Dude.
At least their app. He's gonna pull up an image of this, but that was the first thing I said. And even on Google Plus, there was an article. I think it was IGN who put it up. It was IGN or CNET, and they said, "Here's your new look at Facebook. Does anyone notice the resemblance to Google Plus?" Which is
like, what are they doing?
Right
you know,
on the money.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hopefully bring this up. We had a little bit of technical difficulties last week bringing up screenshots. I'm gonna try to go ahead and bring it up here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I hope you can see that.
So here it is.
So here it is. Yeah. Make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. Cool.
So
okay.
as you can see, the pictures are large, just like on Google.
Mm-hmm.
The left-hand side of the screen, if Albert scrolls back up for
Sorry
me,
about that, Matt.
the left-hand side of the screen, you have all your different shortcuts, just like in the Google Plus desktop app.
Yeah.
And if you look to the right and see the mobile app, it essentially looks just the way Google Plus scrolls. Because Google Plus
Oh, man.
scrolls seamlessly like that, and the pictures take up the entire screen.
Entire screen, yeah. As they should, I think. You know?
Yeah. So, and there you can see the pictures. That's exactly the way Google Plus posts them,
That's it.
with your small little icon and then the giant photo.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, there's also, hey, here's a notification, so-and-so is now friends.
Right.
And a video looks the same.
Yep, it looks exactly the same, you know.
And it shows you the little
looks
pictures.
eerily like
shows you
YouTube.
the little pictures on the left-hand side of people who were involved.
Oh, okay.
Now, in
okay.
Google Plus, that's underneath the post,
No.
at least on the mobile app.
Events. Here.
Yep. Now, aha, there it is right there. If you go back up a little bit.
Okay.
See where it says upcoming events?
Right.
Shows the pictures underneath it of people who are involved.
Oh.
Same thing Google Plus does.
Wow. Wow. That's
But
incredible.
it does it on post. So if you comment on it, it shows your
It
picture.
shows your picture. Okay.
Fresh feeds.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah, right?
And look at that. You can sort it out by, all friends, photos, music.
You
Which,
follow.
okay, that's pretty cool that you can put music on there, but
Mm-hmm.
still. To me, looks just like
Looks
it.
exactly like it. Yeah, and if you don't believe us, plus.google.com, there you go, right?
So here's, on your left-hand side, all your little shortcuts. As you can see, you post your photos. The photo is the post.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep scrolling. We'll see if we find anything down there.
Okay.
Uh-huh. There's how the articles
Yeah,
look.
there's the articles, yep.
Now,
Just comment right underneath.
Facebook's looks slightly different when it posts a photo or like a link like that, but there's your video.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Facebook better watch it. They might get, they can see
Yes,
it or
it looks
something, right?
slightly different as far as like the backdrop of it.
Sure.
It's got the Facebook, the blue that you expect from Facebook.
Right.
But I mean, they basically took the sidebar idea and then just changed it to fit what they offer as far as instead of circles, hangouts, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
You get your photos, friends, events.
I wonder if we're going to get trending on Facebook, over on the side.
Probably. Or it's going to be ads.
Wow.
I bet you it'll be ads.
It'll be ads, yeah. I could totally see that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Facebook's real big on ads, so.
I mean, there you go. There's a link I shared
Yeah.
of a photo I reposted.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see right below it, a post from me mocking all the people on Facebook who flipped out because it snowed the other night.
Nice.
So, are there some slight differences? Yes. But the
yeah.
core idea is the same thing.
It's the same exact thing, yep. I agree. I absolutely agree. This is unbelievable. Well, I mean, I don't know.
But hey, you know.
Like I said, they better, watch that they don't end up getting sued, because stuff like this, happen. I mean,
Ask the twins.
yeah, right. I guarantee they're still ticked off right now. I know I would be. I know they got probably a little something settled out of court, but I can guarantee those guys are,
It just seems. I mean, I know what they're going for, as far as they want to take what someone is kind of doing, build on it, make it better.
Right.
But I don't know. To me, it looks the same. I mean, will it be nicer to use? Yes. But I don't really use it all that much anymore, anyway. But
yeah, I mean, remember you mentioned that you're
personally,
not on very often, right?
Really, if it wasn't for the pages and like events and like the podcast, I probably wouldn't be on there.
You wouldn't be on it
at all.
Wow. Yeah.
Too much drama.
I hear you. There is a lot of
way too much drama. I want tech news.
Yeah.
I want game news.
Agreed.
I don't want to hear about your baby mama.
Well, speaking of game news, let's get into game news,
right,
man.
Let's get away from the baby mamas and get into game news.
And I believe you have the first topic for us.
I do. Apparently, the Assassin's Creed 4 release date was leaked.
Oops. Man. Oops.
The first trailer was posted momentarily, and then they took it down. Because at the end of it, it says, clear as day, pre-order now, available October 29th. Also coming on next-gen consoles.
And then they just had to roll with it from there, because it's like, well, it's already leaked now. So, yeah, I've been seeing commercials,
At the bottom of it says, it's got Ubisoft, PlayStation, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox Live, Wii U, and PC.
Wow. So there you go.
So is Xbox Live just the service?
Now, I wonder if it's going to be like a digital download. Like, maybe Microsoft's going to be, heading away from that a little bit.
I mean, it says Xbox 360, but still.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm getting a little oversaturated with Assassin's Creed. I think it's a little too soon. What do you think? I mean, it sounds
3
cool.
just kind of came out.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
I know.
In theory, this would be in October.
True.
But, I don't know. Personally, to me, the idea of the pirate thing doesn't really appeal to me all that much.
Oh, really? It doesn't?
Not really. I mean, the American Revolution thing appealed to me a lot more.
Right, because you were a history major. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The pirate thing, I'm just like, man, how much can they do at sea?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can land and do stuff.
Maybe you land on different islands.
It's just kind of weird,
It's definitely,
I don't know.
Definitely
it's almost
different.
like they're just grasping at straws. I still would have wished for Civil War stuff, but that's
that would have been nice. A nice follow-up, from the Revolutionary War.
Have the Templars be the ones that kill Lincoln.
Yeah, there you go.
Have Booth be a Templar or something.
Right. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, look, this dude's writing storylines for games. Ubisoft hit up Matt Wiles. He obviously knows what he's talking about.
Man,
that's
almost
cool.
like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
There you go.
Yeah. But still, you could play it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think something like that would be cooler for a game anyway, so,
Or go modern world kind of stuff, but it'd almost be like Hitman at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Cool, man. It's not bad. I guess I don't know if I'll pick it up, but...
Yeah, and the trailer, they had it on their website, it says world premiere trailer, and then it says error loading page. So...
Nice.
I guess we'll find out when that's coming. I guess IGN's going to be live streaming the game's official announcement, and it's also going to have the first details on Monday, March 4th.
Which that was this past Monday.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, so there you go. Right.
But that was at 9 o'clock, but I still haven't heard anything about it, so it's kind of odd.
Yeah, really. Yeah. It's all good.
I'm just reading right off this thing, and it says Monday, March 4th. I didn't realize what day it is.
It's all good,
so
man.
Don't hold it against me.
It's been a long week.
I'm reading verbatim off this thing.
It's been a long week, man.
No wonder it's a waste of time.
That's it. Clearly.
Clearly, it's me.
Oh, man. So, yeah, we can move on into a rough transition into get a little bit of
What else can we waste some time with?
So yeah, I want to go ahead and waste some time on Star Wars actually. So
Good choice.
Yeah, so it broke earlier this week that, you know, it was an article on CNN broke that Carrie Fisher, you know, was definitely in to reprise her role as Princess Leia, you know, in Star Wars, which is great because then we'd have the trio back. We'd have Han, we'd have Luke, and then we have Leia, right? So we're all good to go. Pop the brakes, not so fast, my friend, unfortunately. So there's an article that came out on MTV.com today, and basically Carrie Fisher is, you know, she was basically kidding whenever she said that she was gonna go ahead and sign on. The fact that she went ahead and signed on with her role to reprise the role as Leia in Star Wars Episode 7.
Here's how I take this: that she wasn't supposed to say she signed on for it. She did, and now she's backtracking.
She's trying to backtrack.
Right.
I didn't think of that.
She's pulling Dwight Howard.
I like that analogy. That's a good one.
Time to backpedal.
So
I saw an article today, the one I sent you, that Lucas had already kind of discussed with all three of them.
About
coming back, and basically it was a done deal.
He was already starting to write it up and everything.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That was part of the deal. So, I just don't think she was supposed to say anything, kind of blabbed about it, and now she's backtracking.
Well, her rep says, quote, that she was joking, about her claims that, you know, that she was going to go ahead and reprise her role. Nothing has been announced, and, you know, I don't know. So it's to the point that, you know, he said this and she said that. It's like, what's really going on here, you know? I don't know. Personally, I think that she's going to come back. I mean, she really hasn't done anything since Star Wars that I know of off the top of my head. That was at least
I can't imagine she'd have like
impact.
a huge. I mean, it's not like she's going to be on film all the time.
Yeah, she's not going to be like using her
obviously
lightsaber.
She's old.
You know? Yeah, right.
They all are. Mm-hmm. So I would imagine if they're in it, it's just going to be, you know, they'll have kids or.
Oh yeah.
You know, as mentors.
They'll be more like parent figures
right,
or something, and probably like advising them and
mm-hmm.
all that other fun stuff.
Because I mean, those guys don't look young.
Mm-mm.
It's not like they can just walk right back into it and go, "Oh, okay, we can just doctor them up." They look pretty young.
Yeah.
No.
That'll make it look like crap if you try to do all that.
They look old.
Yep. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully, we figure something out that we're there with that. But we'll definitely keep you posted on it either way. So, yeah, that's it with the Star Wars fix this week. Matt, what you got next up on tab?
There's a little bit of news here about The Walking Dead on PlayStation 4.
As soon as you say Walking Dead, my head just snaps. Walking Dead?
Who?
The Walking
Zombies?
Dead?
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, and since Telltale Games is saying that the next episode of The Walking Dead downloaded content game won't be out for a while, there's speculation it's probably going to be on PlayStation 4 because it's not due until the end of this year or next year.
Right.
And with that being the case, Telltale is saying they're going to be in close contact with Sony about having cross-generation save transfers.
Really? Oh, man. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. You know.
Yep.
I mean,
said we're in close contact with Sony, and they understand what is the secret recipe of The Walking Dead, so expect that we'll be talking about it soon.
Oh, man. Phenomenal. You know. First, we got the great news with the TV show last week with Atlanta, and then we hear this, you know. This is great. Oh, man. I can't get enough of The Walking Dead. I think I need to start reading the books, you know. One of my friends that I talked to and everything on Twitter, she told me, she's like, you really need to read the books. Like, they're really good.
Like the comics?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have them all in PDF form.
Oh, do you really? Really?
Yes, I do.
Yo, you need to hook me up. Like,
I have them all on my iPad, actually.
Oh, okay. Are they good?
I'll show you. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's going to bring them
I'll
up.
show one to him here. I'll just pull it up on my screen. You guys won't be able to see it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But yes, it is extremely good.
Okay. Wow. I need to check that out for sure, man, because all things Walking Dead, I'm all in. And I think it was actually you was the first person to tell me you need to watch The Walking Dead.
It was.
Like, you
he
need
didn't
to,
do
like,
it for a
engage
long
yourself.
time.
Yeah. Oh, man, the animation is phenomenal. Oh, wow, okay, that's a little heavy, but all right. I know this is bad radio and
It's
bad
very
TV
vulgar.
here, but yeah. Oh, is it?
It's very dark and violent. But
Okay.
yes, if you guys haven't read the comics, I advise you to do it as well.
Nice.
Comics, graphic novels. They even have actual novels now
Oh, do they really?
about like the governor and his background, which I have that as well. There's two of them. Both are well. The first one was really good. I'm going to read the second one pretty soon.
Oh, are you? Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's almost getting to the point where it's kind of like how Halo and Star Wars and all that are treated, where you have the offshoot novels that keep going in a different direction.
Right.
You have the graphic novels, the comic books, the games.
Man.
You know, it's kind of reaching that threshold.
Sick, man. Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not saying it is Star Wars level stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's got a ways to go, but it's definitely, you know.
It has a heck of a following.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, The Talking Dead, the post show.
Oh, that show's great. I love
It came
it.
back. It got higher ratings than like all of NBC's primetime shows that week.
Get out of
It
here.
killed them all, and it's
Holy
a talk show
cow.
after The Walking Dead.
You're right, exactly. Man. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a great show. I love it. Everything about it is just amazing. So I'm glad I engaged myself in it, and that's great news about the cross-platform stuff. So, man. Good stuff, Matt. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And as I promised on Twitter, we're going to be discussing SimCity next.
Oh, God.
And we actually have quite a string of articles about SimCity here.
So, you all know how obsessed. I was trying to find a word, but I think
the
obsessed
man
fits.
was dreaming about it.
That's not true. That's not true. No, it actually is. I totally did have a dream about SimCity. I know, it's crazy to admit, but that's the nerd in me. What can I say? But, nah, dude,
I had this crazy dream that I built a skyscraper. And I let little people
and here's
live in
here's
it.
the thing.
And
The
then I
dream
built a
was
train.
just the dream was just me playing the game. That's all it was. It's nothing else, just that. So,
Hey, whatever works, man.
I guess, man. But anyways, the first news article about SimCity, I guess their servers are getting patched. A lot of people are reporting a lot of issues.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is big. Like, here's the thing. Before I even get into the topic a little bit, I haven't had any issues. It's been great for me, but I can understand everybody else having issues and destroying it and everything. But EA. And here's the thing. We've had so many problems with EA, especially with, take wild guess, their servers.
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, and my best friend Luke play Madden online. He was having so many problems with his servers, getting kicked off all the time.
And we played games against each other, Lag City.
You want to talk? We're
have
talking
blazing
frame by frame.
fast
We're talking.
internet. Right. And I've got blazing fast internet, and it wasn't helping. So
Right, it
obviously
didn't
wasn't
matter.
my connection
Yeah.
or his. It was the servers.
Right. And he always would get kicked off the server as well, which is what the problems that people are having here. Getting kicked off of Origin servers. Oh, by the way, Origin's owned by EA.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, the servers are getting patched. Maxis is working with, EA to try to go ahead and get these servers patched, and get them working correctly. And, I don't know, man. I just hope that they can get this thing squared away because it is absolutely getting destroyed.
They're getting bombed.
And I had 2 beta runs with this game, and I did not encounter a single. SimCity must just love me because I have not had a single problem. Like, no server issues. Even when in beta, it worked fine. I think here's the problem. I think they approached their beta wrong. I think they should have had an open beta instead of a closed beta. That way they could have had multiple stress tests against it and everything to see what exactly what the load would have been
on it.
exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Yep. See what kind of traffic you were getting, see what kind of bandwidth usage you were getting.
Right.
See if you could if your servers could handle the load, if there's any latency or if they had enough redundancy and stuff.
That's it, exactly. Yep. Spoken like a true network analyst. Very well, very well done. But yeah,
I'm for hire, folks. unless you're watching and work at my company.
Yeah, I was
then
gonna
I'm
say.
joking. Like Carrie Fisher.
You're gonna get reported and get turned in. Nah, I'm just playing. But I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. I think you have a little bit more SimCity news for you.
Yeah, we do. Following up on the heels of that,
Yeah.
EA says they are confident that Origin will be stable for SimCity's international launch.
Which is, by
Awesome.
the way,
Great.
tomorrow, I do believe, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Now, Origin posted on their Twitter page that due to high demand for SimCity, Origin has experienced delays impacting, quote, a small percentage of users. They're working nonstop. Well, apparently it's not just a small percentage of users. They said they were making changes to prevent further issues and have it be stable for the international launch. Now, we can't judge until we know. But based off the fact that the U.S. launch was garbage, you can only imagine what an international launch is going to be like.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
And they don't even have Mac users on there yet.
Right. Yeah, really. I can see why it didn't come out yet. Because the server issues, like, they're probably worse on Mac or something. Like, oh gosh. I don't know, man. I'm worried. I am definitely worried about where this is going to go. Because it's been a lot of fallout from it. Like, people are outraged. There were a lot of people, including me, looking forward to this game. And it hasn't delivered. It has not delivered. Yeah, I don't know. This is
unfortunate.
disappointing. It is. And one of my friends at work, he actually mentioned to me today, we were talking about SimCity. Veronica Belmont put out a tweet talking about how, being sarcastic about the SimCity launch, of course, and everything, as everybody on Twitter is. And he went ahead and mentioned that somebody had went ahead and posted a complete, chat thread with EA discussing the situation, and they were like, we're going to go ahead and refund your money and everything with the game. Well, then they went back on their word and said that they weren't going to do that. And he was just like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that because now this article will go viral. He went ahead and posted it, and there you go. This game's getting a lot of bad pub. It really is.
Yeah, because if you're already having issues, and then you haul off and promise you're going to give somebody a refund, and then you don't, I mean, I know that he's probably talking to multiple customer service reps at the same time.
Props.
But
props.
You got to honor what you say you're going to do.
You're going to say something like that? Like, yeah, I would have just copied exactly what was said and just pasted it right there. And like, and I quote, I don't know, man. I don't know. We also have some more SimCity bad news.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you thought we were killing Nintendo. This is bad, man. So the final article I have here, Amazon pretty much just owned SimCity here in this one
right now.
Matt went ahead. He told me this one right as he came into the door here before we started the show up. Basically, following 800 and there's now over 1,000 poor reviews, Amazon has stopped. They have completely halted selling downloaded copies of SimCity. You can no longer get the downloaded copy of SimCity on Amazon.com.
And even the boxed copy?
It's not coming from Amazon.
It doesn't come from Amazon. It comes from somewhere else.
It comes from JNR Music World, yeah. So, dude, this is... And I'm going to bring that up because the star review on that...
Yeah, we got to show you guys this.
Dude. They're absolutely destroying them. There it is right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this up here real quick. Dude, it's bad, man. It's just bad. So here, look at that. Look at that star review.
And that's
1.5 stars.
That's the regular PC version. Go over to the download version.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoop. Let me move out. There we go. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and click that. Wait for it. Slow computer.
1.
Currently, none available. Important note on SimCity. Many customers are having issues connecting to SimCity servers. EA is actively working to resolve these issues, but at this time we do not know when that issue will be fixed. Please visit this website for more information. So, there you go. Matt, from a consumer standpoint, does this do for SimCity? Like, this is huge.
That's a huge retailer.
Oh yeah,
who has done that? We're not talking about like Walmart, which I mean is also a giant retailer, but
Amazon.com is the biggest .com retailer on the internet. Period.
Yep.
This is bad.
And a lot of people go there for product information.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like you obviously, if you're looking at pricing,
it's always pretty detailed.
And you're looking at different products. You go to Amazon, you go, okay, well I'll see what other people are saying about it too, just in case.
Right.
You go to this 1.
It's like I ain't buying this piece of crap.
Never mind.
Yeah, this is a waste of time.
Yeah,
right? Waste of time.
Total waste of time.
Right.
What is this? The weekly beat?
Swallow the water.
Right. A little better over here.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself.
That's it, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Play it up.
That's it.
It's good radio. But yeah, I mean, as a consumer who does not have the game yet, that makes me think twice.
Yep, absolutely.
Really makes me fearful of what will happen when it does launch on Mac, and then all of a sudden the cross-play starts between Mac and PC, and then all of a sudden the servers vomit all over themselves again.
So, would you say this release of SimCity, not including the international, because obviously we can't count that yet, but would you say that this has been a complete fail?
Yes.
Wow.
I would have to say yes.
Wow. And you know how I felt about
that
this.
it's been a failure.
Yep. You know how excited I was for
things like this can kill an entire game. Because eventually, if they don't get it fixed fast enough, people just go, oh, well, I'm just going to try to get my money back. The hell with this.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Then you've got whole cities that are unmanned, whole cities that just go unattained and unkept. Oh my God, it's complete anarchy in the world of SimCity. In the virtual world, everything just blows up. People are pooping all over themselves. Monsters are attacking. Trains are crashing.
Tornadoes.
My God.
Wow.
Yeah. It look like North Korea soon.
Oh my. Oh.
Zing.
Wow. So anyways, yeah, that's
fail.
That's the SimCity Fallout. Aside from all that, folks, I love the game. It's really fantastic.
Albert thinks it's great.
I haven't had any problems with it. Spoken from somebody who hasn't had problems with it, it's a great game. But it has to work. And if it doesn't work, it's not going to be a great game. But it works for me, and it's been great for me. I love it. Awesome game. So, yeah.
So if you live in Butler, yours might work.
Yeah. Might. Maybe.
Depending on what region you're in, apparently.
Yeah, seems like it. Or a server,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
So. Yeah, if you're in the Northeast 1 server range, it isn't going to work.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess move on from SimCity. I think we've killed it enough. We can end this on a happy note for all you iOS users, iPhone lovers, iPad lovers, whatever lovers. There are rumors out there that the new iPad will be coming next month in April, and the iPhone 5S will be coming with a better camera and possibly a faster chip in August.
Man.
So there you go. What do you think? What do you think, man? I mean,
I know the life cycles on these things are short, but
you know, I know, make it snappy. But yeah, that's quick turnaround, man. It just seems like a new iPad just came out. We're talking next month. Like, jeez, oh man. Now, hopefully, they'll coincide that with the release of the iWatch, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Or an updated iOS or something, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having an updated iOS. Because you were talking to me before the show that you've been having a lot of buggy issues.
Some lagging issues. I mean, my wife's been having more trouble than I have as far as apps not working properly. And
oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So hopefully they get it fixed up.
Well, that's not cool, but this is cool that you
really don't want don't have to switch to Android if I don't absolutely have to. So
yeah. I mean, those phones are getting better though. I've noticed they're starting to get a lot better. I played around with a couple, running the latest OS version of Android, and It's pretty nice.
Yeah, some of them are nice.
I think it would take a little while
I
to
used
get
to
used
bash
to.
it all the time because
too.
I like the Apple iOS a lot.
Me too.
I like the phones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Android's done just fine for itself. And a lot of the newer phones do seem really nice.
Yeah, they do.
My neighbor has a Galaxy Note, the newest one.
Oh, okay.
And I've looked at it. I've tried it out. It's real nice. I mean, it's a very nice phone / mini
Fantastic.
tablet.
Yeah, really, right. Huh. Well, to each his own, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so,
Competition in the marketplace is always a good thing.
agreed. Definitely.
So yeah, that's
That pretty much, yeah, that's
our news.
That's our news topics,
We have no app of the week.
No app of the week, yeah, like I mentioned, we wanted to go ahead and dive right into Tomb Raider. So, for the podcast portion of this episode, it's a short one this week. You know, we always appreciate you guys tuning into our show.
do.
Of course, you can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Weekly Beat Podcast. On Twitter, @The Weekly Beat. Of course, I am also on Facebook and Twitter. Search for me, Albert Perkins, @Albert Perkins. I'm also on Steam, Origin, when it works. The PlayStation Network, the Wii U Network, when I'm on it. The Xbox Live Network, when I'm on it. Albert Perk 21, hit me up.
You can find me on Facebook and Google+, which coincide one and the same. But you can find me on both. You can find me on Twitter, ArnoldSlick66. Same with Xbox Live.
Nice.
MWows19 on the PlayStation Network. I do not have Nintendo, thank God. And, you can also find me actually on...
Is that a shot at me there?
No. Just saying.
I think it was,
on
folks. I
iOS
really
Game
did.
Center as well. If you want to play any games on there,
Fair
we're
enough.
both on there also.
Yeah.
You can find the Weekly Beat on Facebook. We also have Google Plus, don't we?
Yeah, we do have
We
Google
don't
Plus.
use it very often, but
Yeah, we're on Google Plus. If you want to go
we
ahead
need to
and
start maintaining that. We'll do that.
Yeah. Just add us into your circle of trust if you would.
Yep.
You can search for us on there, the Weekly Beat
Get some
Podcast.
hangouts going.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, talk some gaming or something.
Seriously,
you know?
add us on PlayStation Network and stuff because we
Yeah.
get lots of games.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Seriously, add us up. We'll play.
Yep. Especially after this past week. You know,
Yeah.
all the releases and everything. So
We're not a waste of time in real life.
no. Nice, Matt. So yeah, that completes the podcast portion of the Weekly Beat Podcast. People on Twitch and people watching us on
Stick around
YouTube.
for a bit. We'll
yeah.
demo some games. for
Stick
you.
around, yeah. We'll be right back, and we'll be showing you a live demo of Tomb Raider. And as we always say at the end of the show, don't be
beat.
That's right, and stamp it. Yeah. All right, folks. We'll see you next week on the podcast. Have a great week.